Cody Moon with 2Toms Brewing, and I'm getting drunk with buds.
Yeah, we're drinking just because. Let's get drunk with buds again. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Let's get drunk with buds again. Yeah, we're drinking just because. Let's get drunk with buds again, again.
Welcome, everybody, to Drunk with Buds, a show about trying new beers with some friends and having discussions you normally have at a bar. As always, we get our beer information from the Untapped app. That's UNTAPPD. You can now follow the show there at Drunk with Buds. And that banger of a theme song is by Lost Like Lions out of Buffalo, New York.
All right, what's up, everybody? Today we're here with Bruce.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm Honer, and we got Skydog back in the building.
What's up? What's up?
And we are here for the sequel with Cody Moon
What's up, guys?
of 2Toms Brewing.
That's right.
All right.
We are
Welcome.
back
We're
here in
back in
Fort
the
Wayne.
Wayne, the fort. No one here
right.
calls it the fort.
Oh, we call it the fort.
Oh, okay. Just
was-
like we call it the bend.
I was here one time, and I didn't realize you guys actually had a Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
I saw it with my own eyes.
You can walk through it.
What?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
normally it's wide open. You can just walk in it.
It was.
Just like any time of night, I can just
I mean, probably not at night, I don't think, but
Yeah, it was wide closed when I saw it.
yeah. I mean,
wide close.
Close.
yeah, it's a
That's
it's
what
a,
she
it's a cool
said.
little thing, man. Yeah, we I think all the schools take tours there and go. What's his name? Chief Little Turtle, I think, is buried here too.
Little Toe?
And Matt Anthony, right? Matt Anthony.
Matt Anthony. I don't know where he's buried at, but we got a lot of things to do with him here.
That's crazy.
He was mad.
Yeah, down the street from the
there's
fort,
some
there's like
history.
a random grave site between two houses, and it's supposed to be like, I want to say it's Chief Little Turtle. It could be somebody else.
Chief Little Turtle.
I thought you said Little Toe.
Oh no, Little
I
Turtle.
heard Little Toe too.
Yeah,
Nice. That's wild.
More importantly,
That was wild.
That was, dude.
We can do it, not you.
it is Little Turtle Grave.
Little Turtle Grave is his last name?
No, Little Turtle's grave.
Little Turtle.
Little Turtle Dove.
That's wild.
Turtle.
Turtle. I'm not turtley enough for the Turtle Club?
2.5 miles from here. We guys can walk there.
Oh, all right. That sounds like a good dive bar review.
Yeah, I was
Only
gonna
2.5
say,
miles
I
from
was
here.
gonna say that is actually today's dive bar review.
The grave site?
The grave site today.
Well, I'm sure it's nice and green. And let's talk about the first beer, which is a Verde. It's from 2Toms Brewing Company, a lager Mexicano. It's 4.6 ABV, no listed IBUs. There's been only 192 check-ins on Untapped for an average score of 3.57. 2Toms is a micro brewery out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, where of graves of little toes. And Verde is a, okay, let's see if I can get this one, a Waxacan, maybe, green corn lager with a kiss of lime, zest, and juice. It should be crispy, refreshing, smooth, light-bodied, and lime. Is there any other tasting notes there, Master Brewer?
I was trying to find where you're reading that at. So
Oaxacan, maybe? Waxacan?
I just say Indiana green corn. I don't even try that anymore. This one's a little different, though, because we actually pulled the lime from this one this time. So I'm not sure why the Untapped hasn't been updated for us, but we did not put lime in it this time. So
I can tell.
Yeah, it's missing it.
No lime, no zest? Just
No,
like
straight
that
Mexican
fruit is
lager.
gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just
So we want it, we put it.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's. I'm not sure why it hasn't been updated yet, but it's. This is the 2025 version of this, and moving forward, we're gonna roll no lime in it. 2024's lime was just a little heavy, and as the beer aged, I mean, lagers are fresh for a while. As it lagered, it was like more overbearing lime flavor that we didn't really enjoy. So, tried it differently. I think it's it's more clear as a lager that way, but. But
It
yeah,
really is. I've never had like an actual Mexican lager. I feel like without the lime, I feel like I always have to have a lime in it.
see, I like we talked about like cutting limes at the bar now and doing it that way, but then you have more control.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, because
And-
then it won't be as crazy.
Yeah, we're control hungry people here.
That's right, that's right.
But it is brewed with about
Corn.
30% of the grain bill is Indiana grown green corn out of Sugar Creek Malt Company, which is down by Lebanon, Indiana. So. It is a local grain.
Your state.
Yep. So the base malt is not, but the green corn is grown in Indiana. So.
Well, I can taste like kind of like your blue corn chips kind of feel to the taste a little bit on there. I get that, almost like crispy tortilla, and then just a wash of that refreshing, like regular Mexican beer. You know, like it's light-bodied. It's easy to drink. I feel like by taking that lime out, like you said, like making it not dominant, and maybe, like you said, garnishing it with lime, I think maybe you would make it now. I would label this as kind of crushable. Like you can drink a lot of this in a row. Like it's nothing's like knocking you around. Like it's just a simple, refreshing. You know, not simple in a bad way, but
it's like you're tasting like what a Mexican lager is on the base supposed to taste like without the added ingredients and stuff. I do taste like the raw corn, like as if I'm in the field and I'm chomping on it.
And is that a bad thing? 'Cause I'm feeling like that blue corn kind of chip is a good. I'm tasting something different than your normal Mexican lager.
It's a nice crisp.
Thank you for that added note. Really respect you for being so open with us today. That's really nice of him. Sorry, it's my new friend Skyler. Really apologize for him, Cody.
Can't believe you're just bringing new people here.
Yeah, I know, man.
I kind of regret it.
I mean, the last guy you brought in, I benefited a lot from that guy.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
know. Once that opens, you'll definitely be back.
Yeah. You'll see a lot more of you, maybe.
Yeah, I told him I'll be there for a tap takeover. He wanted me, so.
Yep. Oh, yeah, he did talk to me about
Yeah,
that.
so I'd love to go sit there. I mean, because he's having pizza too, right?
Yep.
I'm a pizza guy.
Pizza guy. Oh, a little precursor for later down the line.
No, I don't think it's so. I think I went something else with that route. I like pizza, but I went something else with that route.
That if it's still available.
I think it will be. It's a little more,
wow.
We'll see.
All right, so let's move into our first segment. We're going to get into some pub talk.
Pub talk.
With us?
With us, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, firstly, most importantly, we need to catch up with the Code Man himself. How you doing, man? Since
Doing
last we
good,
saw,
man. I'm doing good. I'm glad we were able to reschedule this after my major mistake last weekend. Kind of can't do a podcast while I'm sitting in Atlanta. I mean,
could have called in.
I could have called in.
He would have been here, and he'd be calling in.
So you guys are at my employment, and I am driving I-75 back home. But I'm gonna get rescheduled. I'm gonna get back on and hang out and drink some beers, and we're trying to pick the beers for you guys today. A couple of the beers we had last time are on tap again today,
Yeah.
so which is not a thing we normally do, which is kind of cool. So this year's Marty Animal is on. We had last time when you were on. We have St. Liver Pills all the time now, and then we had a sour last time, but we still have it in bottles, so we could have done that one too. We could have had the same beers every time. But
Well, we don't do that around here.
so we're not doing that today.
I mean, not on air. At
We
least.
try the 2025 version.
yeah, there you go.
There you go. Just label it differently.
We did try the lava cake one, though. The lava cake stout. That one was pretty
That
good.
one was.
I haven't had a chance
really
to try
enjoyed
that. In March, end of February, beginning of March every year, we do a festival called Firkin Fest. And a Firkin's like, if you've ever seen Beer Fest where they like smack the tap into the sideways cake,
yep.
that's a Firkin. And so we reach out to about 20, 25 of our brewery friends, and we ask for one-off beers. Like we want something that you're not going to serve at your place. And so some guys send Firkins, some guys just send random kegs. Well, then we obviously make some weird stuff too. So we took our a base Milk-Stout, and we just started playing with it, some of that lava cake stuff. So I haven't even got a chance to even try that because the station I was serving beer at didn't have that beer. And then we just now retapped it. It's only a 5-gallon keg, so it'll be like you might have gotten the last of it today. It might not be here tomorrow. Who knows?
to
But
get another glass before we leave.
So we did that. We did a banana coconut smoothie sour, and we did something else weird. I don't remember what it was now.
None of those sound weird.
Yeah, the banana coconut sounds amazing.
It was thick and it was tasty, man. It was good. They made it's a whole inside joke here. Like I like the smoothie sours for like a dessert option kind of thing. I don't want to drink them all the time, but the brew team here thinks I like them 24/7, and so they made a banana coconut beer. I had no idea we were doing that. I run a social media here. Went to go post about what beers we were doing. And up pops Cody's Daydream, and it's a banana smoothie sour. And I was like, you guys really did this behind my back. Like, but then it bit him in the butt because everyone thought I made it, and they were all excited about me making a smoothie sour, and they were like, yeah, man, you should keep doing this. And I was like, oh, screw you guys. So,
I get the credit.
yeah. So, but yeah, man, stuff's been good, dude. It's been busy. We got out of that weird January, February window where business is slow and stuff, and stuff's picking up, and we're looking at summertime and starting to plan our events and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, some of those events. What are those events coming up?
yeah, dude. So in June, it's not officially announced yet. We're doing Session Fest, where we're inviting like smaller bands from local here to like do a little tiny set, and we're shooting to have a bunch of like low ABV beers where people can just smash them and have a good time on a Saturday. Every July we do the luau for the anniversary party, which would be I think July 19th this year, and then we're always looking at the events in the fall of like Serial Killer release. We do our Dark Necessity barrel release every year for Darkest Day in December. So we're always trying to stay up to date, make sure we're doing stuff. But
All right, so we're caught up with Tony. We're caught up with 2Toms and Cody.
man, got like 12 names here.
Yeah, and we just got to give you a little bit of a rub. Last time we were here, we were recording, and everything was great except for you didn't have any fucking food for us.
Yeah, man.
And then we complained and bitched, and all of a sudden I get a text message from Cody. He's like, "Hey, just because of you, we're bringing brunch back," and we just had it. So let's talk about this brunch on Sundays here from 260 or 260 or.
Yeah, 260 barbecue.
They're doing some brunch in here, and I had this bagel sandwich with some barbecue, pulled pork, or something on it, and I was like, oh, with a candied bacon schmear on everything bagel. So good.
Yeah,
And I
dude.
had that brunch burger. It had the
Changed his whole
strawberry
life.
jam.
Yeah, I think it might have changed his life.
I've never had a burger do that to me. It just made me feel a type of way.
Yeah, man, it's cool to see. Like, we're very blessed to have 260 here in the tap room. We don't run a kitchen. We are able to offer a kitchen to be rented out, and then we provide this stuff for those people to show. And so it gave them an option to maybe start something that they weren't able to do before, and they just slay. I mean, it's like everything they do. They used to be here as a sandwich shop. They left because they had an opportunity. That opportunity fell through. They came back as a barbecue shop. They have a pizza shop down the street. They do farmers market for the bagels every Saturday. So it's like if they're multi-talented for sure. It's hard to make any money here as a bartender because I buy food and eat it. And so, but the brunch thing is their newest thing. We only started doing it a couple weeks ago, and it's been pretty nice for us to have.
All because of us.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. It was so freaking good, dude.
He was dipping his burger in sausage gravy, folks.
That wasn't me. That was you.
That was definitely me.
I was
Yeah,
talking,
it sounds
about the
good.
burger guy.
Oh,
That
and he
sounds
had
good.
chili. And he had the chili too.
Goodness.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the
some
brisket chili. It was just.
I think it was last
such a
week.
good combination.
Last week they did a buffet for like
Ooh.
$22 or something like that. It's all you can eat buffet.
Sounds great.
And a lot of that stuff was, I mean, not everything was on the buffet, obviously, but like a lot of it was on there. And I was obviously at a wedding because you know where I was at.
Yeah, we weren't here. We would have had it.
You actually would have had the buffet. Yeah, you would have been here for a buffet. But no, yeah, I mean, it's like I said, we're really lucky. And we're able to, they're just as creative as we are. With the beer side and they're on the food side, they're always coming out like randomly on a Wednesday. Like, hey, we have this new special where we're going to put all this stuff on here. And we put it online, and next thing you know, we have people coming in to get it. So it's nice to have them for sure. Very lucky.
It's good to drive traffic that way.
Oh yeah, and then they kind of have their own following from what they've done in the past, separate from ours. So like kind of mirroring those followings together is pretty nice too.
Changing up a little bit. Why don't you tell
Switching
us about
gears.
switching gears,
Like
switching
Tim
kegs, right? Or
Switching gears like Tim
we're
Allen
gonna
and,
talk about that show.
What's her
and
face?
Kate Dennings
Kat
or
Dennings.
Kat Dennings.
Yeah, not the greatest show.
Okay, so we're not talking about that. What
We
is
can
the
talk about
greatest
how
show?
not great it is. I mean, Kat Dennings cannot act.
Ooh, that's
Tim
you
Allen.
heard it here first.
Tim Allen is kind
Shots
of
fired.
trying to do his Last Man Standing show
which is
character.
which is the same as his Tim the Two Man Taylor.
Yeah, he's trying. It's cool to see him still doing his thing at like 80. I like Tim
Is he
Allen.
actually 80 years old?
I don't know. Is he?
I
don't
think
know.
he's maybe 50s.
You
No,
think
no, he's older than that.
Oh, he's way older than that.
It is funny though because he did make a joke about alcohol or something like that. Because when he got busted in Indiana,
In South Bend,
yeah, he made a joke about it on that show.
when he
that's where he got arrested at.
got arrested for dealing, I believe.
Yeah, if you look up it, what
Yeah,
was it?
I knew he got
I think it was
arrested.
dealing or cocaine.
That's what I
some
was
kind of
gonna
use.
ask. Like, do you think he's bitter now that Michigan has legal weed and he got in trouble for dealing drugs, and he's from Michigan.
Yeah,
After-
but
after all
he
his-
got busted here in South Bend. Well, not here in Fort Wayne, but in South Bend.
Oh,
so.
did he? So okay, well that's his own fault. But
Hey,
But he came back and made a joke on it when he was on the tour, like when he was doing his like I'm a tour
Yeah.
stuff. He did the Morris Civic in South Bend, and he made jokes about it. You
got to at that point.
last time
right?
I was here, I was behind bars. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Yeah, what a mugshot though.
No, it was
It's a
killer
good one.
mustache.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And the mustache alone is like, like I don't want a mustache only, but if I did, that's what I'd want.
Yeah,
Not Tom Selleck.
No,
No.
not as big
Tim
of a
the
fan of
Tool
him.
Man,
Yeah. Mugshot though, not his actual one, like the mugshot
Yeah,
mustache.
yep.
Like it's prestige.
Do you guys get those stupid radio ads and TV ads for Michigan when he's still doing the background
The
vocals?
Pure Michigan vote?
Pure,
Yeah.
Pure Michigans.
Dude,
Is he?
remind me.
He does all the voiceovers for those, like the pristine beaches and the grapes and
Yeah.
the southwest side of Michigan. Come visit, yes, Michigan.
Yeah, I have a funny story about that. My wife's best friend, her husband, is a diehard U of M Michigan fan. Okay.
Sorry about him.
Yeah, and they did like a parody. Someone did a parody video using that commercial voiceover to like just dumb stuff. And he is it's on YouTube. It got a ton of views. He's in it, and they make a big comment like, and their friends or their fans dress up stupid. And it's him and his best friend at the Michigan game, dressed like idiots. And so before you guys leave today, I'll send it to you and you can see it. But it's like every time I think of the Pure Michigan videos, I'm like, oh yeah, that time Dylan got made fun of for dressing like a stupid ass at the game.
Oh, that's awesome.
So what's also awesome, we were getting to, like, what show are you watching right now that you want to
Oh yeah, so I don't know if you guys know. Oh my God, why do I always forget his name?
Which one?
The black hair.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I always forget his name. Why is this so hard?
We
to
got
remember his name?
Adam, right? Adam's in it.
Adam Devine.
Okay, so we got knocked him out.
We got
was that the pit?
no
John Goodman.
Shh, John Goodman, Walter Goggins,
Walter Goggins.
and then we got the guy who runs it all. He's
Oh my
eastbound,
God.
eastbound and down guy,
Yeah.
I was thinking of the character's name.
and from Vice Principals,
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride.
there
there
Yeah,
you go.
so you got them in there as a family. I've talked about it earlier, whatever. But the new season, the final season's out. The very first episode was all about their grandpa or the guy that
great grandpa,
Yeah, the guy that started it all. Like,
and played by who? Which was a big surprise.
yeah, it was oh my God, Matthew McConaughey. No, it
No,
wasn't.
that would have fit pretty good. But it's
Brad Cooper.
Brad Pitt.
Bradley Cooper. Yeah.
The guy that voices
Are you
Rocket.
watching this show? You're just reading like a subreddit about it. Like
The green corn is affecting his
that
brain.
episode was 2 weeks ago, so I'm trying to remember, but basically it shows him kind of starting out as like he killed,
Bible.
He killed a priest, took his name, and then he took a gold Bible that the family has for years, whatever. So it was kind of just like the prologue of their whole family,
It's
which
one of
is
those super churches.
yeah.
okay.
It was like, okay, that was cool. But then the second episode, it finally shows everybody the modern day, and they're all in jetpacks and shit, whatever. You see Walton Goggins' cock and all that stuff. And it's like, whoa. And I guess Danny McBride said they're going to start showing more of those in this season. So I'm like, all right,
Everybody
whatever.
likes to see more of those.
Like, best show ever, I guess. But no,
The songs stick with you though.
they do.
What show is this?
It's called Righteous
Yeah,
Gemstone. So it's about like a fake super church that's run by a family who's pretty corrupt.
Okay.
Like most super churches, the
Yeah,
trope
yeah.
on there. And then the division, the family, the family divisions, who can get enough cut of money and things like
But
that.
there's also like some kind of crime going on in the back. So then like there's always like this criminal like type of show going on as well. Like the first one, they got bribed or blackmailed from like having a sex party and their wives didn't know. So then they're getting bribed. That gets all
okay.
figured out. The second season is like his or what is the second season? That was
You watch it more than I do.
I know. I just watched it, dude. The third season, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck the second season.
Second season's right out of the door.
The third season, their cousins come into play, and their uncle is trying to get.
Back there was a
Yeah.
division between the families for a while. Now
Okay.
that
But
Okay.
then
They're bringing them back.
but then the children of the father that runs the church, he's trying to pass it on to them, but then they start taking over, and then they just suck at it because they're not really family oriented.
Yeah.
They hate each other. Towards the end, they become family. Blah
I'll
blah.
have to
So then
check it out.
now the final season is all about just whatever. I don't.
and prayer pods, which
Yeah.
When I first saw that, it's like they're marketing these pods they're going to put out in the world where you can just go in there and get a dose of their family serving, and songs and stuff like that. And all I could think of is that the same kind of booth that Tenacious D did to record the tribute?
Oh, nice. I love the connection there.
Like, are they going in there and doing that? Going to make some wires and we can record it's a studio, KG.
Yeah, it's just a lot of social commentary on that kind of mega church lifestyle. So, but it's funny because all the grandpa has like a dark history, and then of course the kids are not freaking saints either.
Yeah, right.
And so it's just great. The comedy is hilarious. But if you do actually watch that one,
And the song.
definitely check out Vice Principals as well, because it's Walton Goggins and
Danny
Danny
McBride.
again.
Okay.
And their vice principals trying to become principals.
Well, first they're
Okay.
trying to take down a principal, and then they're competing for the same job.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, dude, both shows
That's
What
fantastic.
platform did you say this was on?
That's on Max.
Max.
HBO Max.
Okay.
vice principals, though. Chef's kiss.
My with my background in education as a teacher, man, I think that's gonna be.
Oh, there could be
right
some
up
jokes.
my line.
Oh,
I
yeah.
No,
think,
there'll be
yeah.
some jokes in there.
It's hilarious.
Oh,
Happy Gilmore 2 coming soon.
that's right.
really?
That's the
Yes,
trailer I saw. That's
sir.
the trailer I saw.
I haven't seen that either.
We talked about it in the car. It's like I saw a trailer recently. What was
Happy
it?
Gilmore 2 finally coming
That's
out.
dope. I'm about it.
We've been talking about that for years.
They had done videos back and forth responses, and everybody was just like, "Oh, this would be so cool," but it was just kind of a running joke, like, "Oh, they've gotten too old for this." Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Well-
I mean, I feel like when you look at like Adam Sandler now, like there's a handful of movies that I've watched and I'm like, probably not gonna like this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. But even like his like bar mitzvah movie that he did on Netflix, I was
Bro,
like,
I love that movie.
I thought it was really, really good. I was
So
like,
did
I like the
It was
murder. The
different.
murder mystery ones are pretty good too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not Adam Sandler of like
It- okay, I agree. I think this is what I think about that movie. It shows his dad's side a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
even
yeah.
though he's barely in it,
Yeah.
it shows that his writing or producing, whatever the hell he's doing now.
Yeah.
It's very focused on he knows what kids are like
Yeah.
nowadays,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he knows
yeah.
the heartfeltness of it, and he kind of knows what his daughters are going through, and it's kind of like putting
Yeah,
them in
it
place.
was it was
It
like
was a really good movie.
it was
I
like
love
if
that movie.
Adam Sandler matured. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and, the Happy Gilmore and the
But he's always had
Billy
those.
Madison and those guys.
He's
like,
had those
Well, just
movies
a
every
little
now
bit.
and then, right?
Just a
Like
little bit.
Spanglish, Rain on Me, man.
Punch
I
Drunk
still
Love.
I fucking cry on Rain on Me.
Oh, dude,
man,
that's-
that's fucking.
I don't think I've seen that.
Dude, that
sad
movie,
ass movie.
Peddler.
Don Cheadle
Yeah.
is his best friend. Oh man, it's
that'll
he keeps-
take you down.
Really?
like you find out midway that his wife died, and I found I put it together when like his best friend was asking,
Good thing they didn't wanna watch it."
You're re-renovating your kitchen again, right?
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
and he's like yeah, and it's because it was in the middle of a renovate when his wife died, so he just keeps
Doing it.
renovating it
Yeah.
to keep it always in that half
Yeah.
half
I like
completed
that,
thing,
yeah.
and it's just, oh
that's
man,
tough,
it
yeah.
fucking
Yeah, he's got a lot of good movies that have heartfelt to it, but I feel like it did show his matureness in that one,
Yeah.
the bar mitzvah one, because it was more his daughters, and he kind of knew how to.
And it was cool too to
Portray
get
them.
his like wife into like an actual like she's always in roles.
Yeah.
But, like she had an actual role that time, and it was like watching her and be like, "You're married to that guy." Like it's just cool. Like
Yeah,
it's a cool time.
Dude, they met in Big Daddy, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I
when
had
they
heard.
first
That's
met.
what I heard too.
And it's funny because he always gives himself like a hot wife or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, and it's never her. She always gets
She's
like
in
the
a movie,
ugly
but she's
guy.
not-
She always gets the ugly friend that he has.
in Uncut Gems, he was his wife was the voice for Elsa, and Wicked, the original
Oh, yeah,
Wicked
yeah.
lady.
That was an Uncut Gems?
Yeah, his ex-wife, I guess.
No,
in
that was the
one.
bar mitzvah one she was.
Then she did too, because she
Oh,
was
really?
in
Okay.
Uncut Gems too.
Oh, that's cool.
Really?
Another serious one that was really good.
I
Hustle, I
seen
liked
one.
Hustle, but that's a
That was a
basketball
good
movie.
one. I did-
Oh,
I-
sports
I did-
movie?
I
Oh,
did-
what's going on?
I did watch that one, and I freaking love that one.
The Longest Yard.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm trying to present this to you. How do you guys
Ooh.
feel about this beer?
Ooh, Skyler, you don't talk a lot, so you go first.
Skyler is in between two beers right now.
I'm having.
He's got 12 empty glasses next to him. I'm not sure what's happening here.
He's not driving,
I'm having a
and he's
really
going to
good
work
time
afterwards.
with all this. Oh,
You got to work thirds, bro.
Dude. How did they talk you into this?
No,
did
no,
it.
he yelled at us to be on.
I held a gun. No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So
We
here
don't joke
are
about
with
that here.
2025, bro. That's a
Too real.
It's not a joking matter.
Too real.
I am liking the
He doesn't even know the name of it anymore. The lager.
Verde.
The Verde lager.
That means green.
That's all you got to say? You're liking it? Oh, God.
I've not ventured too far into what they have to offer for beer.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be telling about what you
overall.
like or dislike about this beer.
It's okay if you don't like it, bro. We don't care.
He might beat you up, but
Like we did say earlier, he is a stout guy.
Well, yeah. You just said you liked lava cake, so I mean, like,
which is not your beer either.
oh, it is our beer. We made that.
Not your beer, though.
No, I mean,
I would if I'm gonna rate it on a 5 scale. I would
Which you have
definitely
to.
put it at a 2.75.
Just
Kinda-
a little
it's
below
kinda on
average.
average where I.
Or actually, that is above average. That's above average.
Where I would put like any.
You want a lime in it.
Yeah, I mean it's for me it's missing something.
okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. I want the lime in there, but that's me. I'm a lime in my Mexican lager guy. So I mean, but it's still refreshing. Actually, I do taste like the Cornish, whatever, and it's still drinkable to me. I have really no issues with it, just except I want a little bit more lime. But
When you hear that, they're going to cut limes for us. That's what they were talking about
Yeah,
earlier.
man.
so I give this a 3.5.
I think it's very good. I like that blue corn tortilla, like little taste there. Give it a little bit of something different than your normal Mexican lagers. I like it with or without lime. I haven't had it with lime, but I can only see it, punching it up just a little
Yeah.
bit. So I'm not having it with lime today. So I'm going to give it a 3.75. I think it's very good. It's a B plus. It's not an A. Maybe the lime put it over the top for that. Maybe, I don't know, but that's for another time. It's very clean and easy to fix. And I think maybe temperature would have something to do with it. I think it might hit 4. If I'm out mowing the lawn or
With your
on a
shirt
boat or at the beach, this might be, something that will kick it up a notch because it's just simple. You're not going to get super drunk, and you can
Yeah,
have like
I
a
definitely think
6-pack
this
or 12-pack of them.
I definitely think it's like a beach beer or like outside beer. It's pretty good for that aspect.
I could see it at a cookout.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of good cook,
Looking for a cool craft beer bar? Hop Station Craft Bar has over 30 rotating taps and hundreds of bottles and cans to enjoy. They also do can purchases for carryout. Not a fan of beer? Well, you're in luck because they have a unique cocktail menu as well. So come enjoy the arcade games, dart boards, and the pool table. Oh, did we forget to mention the food? Whether you want street tacos or delicious pizza, you can't go wrong. With the outdoor patio, it won't be hard for you to find the perfect spot to relax. So head down to Hop Station, the #1 craft beer bar in Indiana. You'll find them on 318 Union Street, Mishawaka, Indiana.
Oh yeah. I'm here with my bitch Skyler. He's over on that seat sitting. Wish it was my knee, cause I could spank him. Just playing, man. I'm hanging out with my boys. Bruce is looking at me like I'm confused, but I'm not. I'm saying out loud to you, man, I love this shit. I love drinking it. I love that, man. I love it. Wait, not that, man. I meant like, I love that.
man,
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Hey.
Comma.
It's unknown, man. If I was in a coma, I'd be like, "Oh, what's up, man? What's up? I'm Roseanne. I'm Bard."
no. No.
Free MF Doom X Joey Badass X 90s Boom Bap Type Beat unknown by Fat Killer Beats on YouTube. Oh, back.
Welcome back.
We're trying this insanely secretive, no longer available beer today,
Ooh.
and it's called
Hurricane Cocktail Scoop from 2Toms Brewing Company, a sour smoothie pastry, 4% ABV, no listed ABUs. It has got 10 check-ins for an average score of 3.89. 2Toms Brewing is out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. If you haven't been listening, this is a sour with orange, passion fruit, and pomegranate purees, lime soft serve, and rum flavoring. It should be tart, juicy, sweet, orange, and lime. All right, everyone, take your first sips.
Didn't realize this would be sitting there waiting to drink with you guys. Been drinking about it the whole time. It is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
Very- Very fruity on the nose. Very acidic.
Just like Bruce. Pretty good. I actually like that. Anybody else? It could just be like the water I just drank too, mixed in with it, but it kind of tastes like Fruity Pebbles to me.
I'm not getting fruity pebbles.
I'm not getting fruity pebbles.
Not getting Fruity Pebbles. But I like that you got that.
Well, you know what? Never mind. I didn't get that.
I like
Try
Fruity
the
Pebbles.
combination though, real quick.
Yeah,
just
maybe.
To see.
the water watered it down.
Water.
Let's
it down.
chase.
now.
Yeah, take a shot.
chase
Chase
it
it
with
with
the-
water.
It does remind me of like a fresh juice where there's like a separation. So like it's very light, and then you get this like juice level.
Yeah.
So like some kind of weird separation where you get to mix up the juice to get it off. This one's like unmixed juice. So you got like just little. Not I don't want to say watery, but this like an empty version of this, and then you get boom, the taste comes in as you're going.
You know what? I don't know if that was supposed to be like a compliment or what, because it kind of sounded like it wasn't.
No, it's a
not sure how to
compliment.
You know what I mean? I didn't know how to take it. I
Which
didn't-
one? The Fruity Pebbles or his?
No, mine was great.
Oh, yours is great.
His, I don't know what the
His
fuck
sounds
is.
like I just did. I just poured it.
His,
He poured it in unsettled.
that's what I'm saying. Like I was like, wait, you said you like
I said it tastes like a fresh made juice. So
I feel like yours
usually,
is the best.
usually has
like,
a
mine is
separation.
like real mucky.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder if yours just.
You just
You got the
ends.
mug. I got the top.
You got the ends of
We
each.
can just like blend.
Do a mix
It
up.
still tastes good. It just tastes like fresh juice, which I think is a compliment.
For me, I'm getting like I get the juiciness. I'm getting all the flavors and notes, but I'm getting slapped with the grapefruit.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
So-
I love a good tart.
So it's definitely
It
hitting
is.
on the tart levels.
No, it's been a while since we've had a good tart. And this
I'm
one
not
is
getting
really
slapped though. Maybe my top half of the can is not slappy.
I mean,
I'm gonna shake this can up and give it to you. Like,
good. You know what, man? I don't know. It
it's
feels
mixed now.
it feels like
Right in your face.
it feels like two fingers are just like hitting the back of my throat, like with how tart it is.
Wow. Maybe I should try yours because I'm not getting
I
tart.
don't know what that sensation is like.
I don't. How would I
Can you
know?
better describe that?
I don't know what it means.
He's got a
go
pine
with
tickle
it.
on the back of his throat.
It's just something like sometimes you just feel it and then you just say it, and that's
Okay.
what I'm feeling.
He's feeling it.
Like
like
the
it,
tartness
okay.
is back here like this, like here, back in my throat, but it feels like something's just like the tingling sensation of like a ding ding ding.
Say, stir that up. See, maybe there's.
Look at those
I
little.
get what you're saying because like some people say sparkling water kind of tastes like TV static.
Oh, it
So, I mean,
does.
Oh, it does.
Absolutely.
You're trying to put imagery to it, and that's all. I was
You know
just
what's
trying to
crazy,
paint
dude,
a
is that
better
Liquid
picture.
Death actually has started coming out with like cola stuff.
Have you tried it yet?
We tried the Dr. Death one today.
The Dr. Pepper one's awesome.
Yeah,
It was
I
really
feel
good.
But I'm gonna tell you though, I bought a 6-pack because I loved it. I was like, this is it. Bought a 6-pack. I've drank 3, and I can't drink any more now.
Why?
Well, I'm a big Dr. Pepper guy. Like it's
Me
my
too.
jam. That's my choice, and I feel like it's ruining it for me.
Oh,
Like it was really good that first time. Second time was really good. The third time was like, oh, what's happening?
Yeah.
I also bought the root beer.
I haven't had the root beer yet.
Oh, the
Very mediocre. I wouldn't spend your
The cola one tastes like RC cola that's flat.
Yeah, I didn't like that. It
Could that
had
be
like
because you're missing the sweetness?
I'm missing the 23 flavors.
the Dr. Pepper.
Don't come in with anything else. 23 flavors is what I'm missing.
Well,
Well, you see, I don't know. I think the cola one, the Killer Cola, I think it was.
it wasn't good.
It wasn't good, but I got a whole ass big can of it, So
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
drink it all. Hell no.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah. I was doing 12-ounce cans. I bought it at like.
I didn't know
Target.
that. I didn't know those were.
Yeah, they don't have the big ones. They're getting rid of the tall cans, and everything's now going to a short.
Oh, that's fine. Because
Like completely, you think?
Yeah, because
Even with their waters?
even the Arnold Palmer is now short.
wait. So
I
are
heard-
you saying just like their series of like cola, Palmer,
the severed
tea?
line.
Well, no. So I heard their top sellers are going to because Costco now is going to carry a mix of lime, cherry, and mango
like a variety pack stuff?
case. Yeah, of 12-ounce
the
cans.
mango chainsaw.
Yeah, so mango, lime, and cherry, and then you're gonna get what 8 of each one of them.
But you're saying if it's regular water, Liquid Death, they're still staying 16 ounce.
Maybe.
They better. I don't want to buy 12-ounce cans of the actual water.
No,
like
no.
like I like have an addiction to. I buy the mix 4-pack or mix 12-pack, whatever, on Amazon once a week, and I drink one literally before I go to bed every night. Like love
It's
them.
good.
I love.
I hate LaCroix. I hate carbonated water. I love Liquid Death. I don't know what it is.
I know it's something different.
It's almost like I've heard, I don't know if it's real, that they carbonated it to the level that beer is carbonated at.
Oh.
So maybe that's why all these craft brewery guys are just smashing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead and hit it.
Oh.
Dabba review, dabba review, dabba review. 1 star 2, 3 star 4, maybe a couple of 4s. Dabba review, dabba review, dabba review. Dive Bar Reviews is where I read 1 through 5 star reviews for dive bars I'll probably never visit. All right, let's do this thing. Today we're digitally visiting some local bar in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Google says, cozy neighborhood bar and grill with regular live entertainment, karaoke, and daily specials. Sounds like a place I want to be.
Ooh. But you're not there.
Is it?
Yeah. Cody Pyard, 4 stars, says, super cheap drinks. Everyone always seems happy in there, so they must be doing something right. Always have music on. I've been a couple of times for karaoke, and it was all right. Decent atmosphere. Bloody Mary could use some olives, but besides that, the spicy one is delicious.
That was his 4-star review?
Is
I'm
it from
concerned
you?
about the olives.
that-
Oh no, I hate olives. Like,
Because were you just changing? That's how you change. Disguise who you are. You just change your last name.
that's
I'm still Cody.
fake ID boy. No, I'm not sure how I feel about the olives though.
No, I don't like
I don't
that.
fuck with
I
olives
also
either.
don't like. I'm very different here. I don't like tomatoes.
No, I don't like Bloody Marys either.
So Bloody Marys probably aren't my thing.
Except for
I've
the
never had one.
Bloody
Cool with
Mary
ketchup,
beer.
but
The
not
Bloody
tomatoes.
Mary beer from Urban Artifact was.
That one, okay, I'll
Okay,
say it's
fantastic.
I did try that
I'd be
because
willing to try
they
it.
shouldn't do it. It works. Whatever.
yeah.
It worked
like-
well. And then we had the owner on. He's like, "Hey, put 3 drops of Tabasco in it."
You had the owner of Urban Artifact on the show.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That was like 3 years ago.
Whoa.
And they put us on the radio.
And then you-
'cause they own their own radio station.
And then you came to me after that. Like,
Yeah.
man, the show's going downhill fast.
we went to Revolution Brewing too.
Did you?
Yeah.
God damn.
We're not going downhill. We promote all the people we love.
You came to see me.
I think we're kind of stagnant with you.
We hit a stale point.
Yeah, with Skyler on, we're stale.
We're
Hey,
trying
let's
to
let's
get
call
out
up
of this.
Cody. We need a filler for this week because everyone else cool
It's
canceled.
the bottle episode.
We're trying to get through this.
Skyler's
Rough,
not doing it, man. We gotta wild.
we're trying to get out of this rough patch that we just got out of with John Cena.
Yeah.
He's a wheeze.
He just broke up with all of us.
Oh man.
Not me.
Not me. Not me.
Not me. I'm a heel fan. I like him when anyone's a heel. I'm down.
Yeah, you
for
probably
it.
want to
You
rub
would,
his heels.
You would.
Could you
do that.
imagine being the little kid that he called out? And
I'm sure that was scripted.
That
It
kid-
all switches over.
But even
to
if it
him
wasn't
and his
scripted,
I heard they cut that kid a $500,000 check.
great.
Immediately.
I don't know.
I mean, the humiliation that he went through immediately.
I'm sure that's why his dad
But
was
he
smiling in
will
the back.
always be on TV and be known.
He'll get older and he's gonna be like, dude,
That was awesome.
me.
That
Yeah,
was
that was
sick.
I am the dude that John Cena pointed to.
This has really gone far from the dive bar review. We're on WWE.
Hey, this is where we go. We just go, you know.
Hey, it's
I-
where
it's kind of like
wherever the conversations lead us.
it's kind of like a crossroads.
Oh. But he's a face I don't like.
I'm
him.
not gonna lie though, because the Royal Rumble was in Indy. Like I obviously watched it.
Which me
I heard- yeah,
and
did you go?
Hunter
I
went
was
to.
there.
How was it?
Okay, so we were up like 600 fucking flights.
Nosebleeds.
Nosebleeds.
Like
My brother bought these the cheapest tickets. Was cool. Thank you so much. You know, whatever.
It was
Didn't
cool
even
to
go,
go.
but I had to go. So I was like, hey, Skyler, you want to go?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, I got though. So then we went, you know, and we had dude, it was awesome. Even though we could
It
barely
was really
see,
cool.
but it was.
You were just watching the
you're-
Jumbotron,
yeah,
right?
We're like this. You know,
Yeah,
we're looking
yeah.
down like it was scary.
Could you see the jumbotron? Okay, so you could.
I
okay.
used my phone and zoomed in, so like it was.
You were-
I was
you were
seeing
watching off your
everything
phone
up
like this.
close, like, but I mean, if you were just watching what they had for a little big screen, and I say little big screen because where we were at,
It's
it
still
was
little.
little.
Yeah.
So yeah, zoom in, and I mean now it's all.
I mean, most of the whole thing was being there with the audience
No,
and all
dude,
the
it's just
adrenaline.
the
Oh, it
moment
was
of it,
awesome. It was my
the end of
first
the
pay per view,
moment.
so
Yeah. That was like I almost bought tickets to go just because of that. Like I was diehard like that 8, 9, 10-year-old age, like just all
watching
the time.
Stone Cold Steve
Dude,
Austin.
that Attitude Era, like I vividly remember my aunt, my mom's best friend, but we call her my aunt. Her kids and my brother and I were like huge fans, and so they bought us WrestleMania 15 on pay-per-view to watch at home, and that was the one where Big Boss Man and Undertaker had a Hell in a Cell match, and the Brood or like Edge and Christian came down and they like hung Big Boss Man from the cell.
Yep.
So we lost our shit, dude. The next morning, my mom was like, "Boys, what'd you think? We watched someone die last night." So then they had to go watch it to like see what's going on because obviously Owen Hart had died a couple years before.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, the next episode on Monday he's back alive, whatever. But no, I watched it and it's fully kicked off. Like I've started watching like old, Royal Rumbles. I watched Royal Rumble 2000 the other day. Just working on paperwork at home.
Royal Rumbles are the best pound for pound event WWE can put on.
I will be going to either SummerSlam or WrestleMania when it's in Indy at some point. Just to make 10-year-old Cody happy.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, I got my wife into it also because we started watching it. Now that Raw is on Netflix, so it's easier for us to watch it and keep up to it. So like we've been watching it. She loves Jey Uso. She loves.
Yeah.
I've been really into Seth Rollins lately now too. I mean, I used to like it.
Call
back
him
then.
Grimace.
I used to like it back in the day, but you fall off, and all of a sudden I'm still like, oh nope, Seth Rollins is still that dude.
Yeah.
And then she likes who's the other guy? CM Punk. And then, so I think CM Punk, Jey Uso, just because of his whole.
I love the Jey Uso thing.
Jey Uso just carries that aura.
It's a vibe.
He's
dude.
not a good wrestler.
No. And he's gonna get wrecked at WrestleMania with whatever
I don't
he does.
know. I think they're gonna make him win just to because he's such a high person.
I mean, they could, but like, let's be honest, man. It never ends well after that. So,
No. I mean,
hey, man, Roman Reigns used to suck at wrestling. It took him a while because he just had the couple big things, and they matured him. He couldn't even talk. He can barely talk now, but he couldn't even talk at all.
Yeah.
So like maybe
I just think
turn
about
around.
like when those like baby faces come in and they have that crowd vibe. Like the original John Cena. Like when he came in, like okay, I like the idea of the rap battles and stuff back in the day.
But he wasn't a babyface then though.
Well, yeah, but he was like the young, like had the crowd hype, and then like his first title thing was like ugly. And it didn't end well. And then it took him a while to get back to that point. But, no, I think, like I said, it's, as a kid, dude, I just fucking loved it. It was just awesome.
I started showing her, like, old mankind wrestling videos.
Oh, yeah.
Those are always my favorite. And then the three-way TLC match.
Oh,
the
Hardy Boys,
and,
dude.
I showed her those, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, you should do when they come back secretly on the WrestleMania when there was a 4-way ladder match for the tag belts. And they're like, well, New Day comes out because they're all dressed to go, and they're like, well, it's now a fatal 4-way, and we're like they're taking off their coats, they got their ring gear on, and we got a secret. Who's it gonna be? And then all of a sudden, the Hardy Boys music hits, and they were in TNA, so it was like.
Yeah,
they won the belts that night too.
The volume in that place was like, even in the video, like it blew up.
The Hardy Boys were one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm an Edge and Christian guy.
Oh, man, I
can like both.
Man,
When Rey Mysterio showed up to the WWE the first time, I was at that show. It was a SmackDown in Indianapolis.
Oh, nice.
And the best sign of all time, Matt Hardy and the Hardy Boys were having a tag match, and this guy stood up right next to us with a big sign that says, Matt Hardy drinks man milk. And I was like, yes! Fuck those good guys. The bad guys are the best.
And Dudley Boys, they were awesome.
They go back and forth. See, that's why they're a great team, because they can be faces, they can be heels. I don't like the ones that are always baby faces. You can't just be a baby face.
I mean, if you're jumping off 60-foot ladders, I'll let you be a baby face. Like,
What, Skyler?
What would you have considered Sheamus? I mean, was he a babyface from the
He's
get-go?
gone back and forth though, so I like Sheamus. That, and he chose Notre Dame to win the national championship on the first week of.
He did,
and he was that close of being right. They kind of laughed at him, and yet guess who made it?
Yeah, fair.
Oh, you guys ready to go on now?
Sure.
All right.
I don't even know if this is going to make it to air.
I don't even know if this place exists.
Ooh. Well, we don't have a name for it. It's just some local bar.
Some local place.
Pat Riley, 1 star, says.
The basketball
Pat
coach.
Riley was here. That was impressive.
A gathering place of people, but will not allow a service dog who has saved more lives than a person on the fire department for 30 years. They made me. Leave with my dog who has done more for life safety and rescue than most dogs. Myself and the guys I ride with will never return to we'll never return to this bar again.
Okay, here's my point. I literally just looked up the lowest review on this place. It's the one you're reading. I can't read this with the periods. Like, there's periods in between sentences. I can't write very well.
Maybe it was
but
the
like,
dog who was writing it.
Maybe. I mean, this literally said, they made me, period. Leave with my dog.
Yeah.
It was done more to save than
Maybe
most
they were
dogs,
trying to
period.
create emphasis
Hey,
behind their
Pat
words.
Riley, he doesn't have to write much. He's just a speaker. And
mean,
what was it? Three-peat is his
I heard that. I
his
heard
thing.
that, yes.
Like, anytime anyone says something about three-peat, he gets money.
What's
Smart. That's smart.
So don't say it
He
then.
well, we're not
just-
using it in
you
that
just
kind
said
of
Lost it.
Yeah. Damn, you just paid
We're
him.
not having a three-peat.
Now you said it again. Now you cost us
I
more
know,
money.
God damn.
Costing 2 times money.
Nope. Don't connect us to this.
All right, Etienne Salvant 4-star says it's a small hole in the wall bar located in Fort Wayne. Definitely want to try their small selection of burgers. The fries are good. Don't like the chips very much. They have live music, karaoke, and other small events. It's a great time with friends if you just want to chill in a small bar. Jenny, sorry, go on.
I was just saying, okay. That's the first halfway
How
legible.
How can you not like their chips though? Like what? Like, I mean, I'm not.
Maybe they're bad chips.
Yeah, but come on. Like,
I wonder if they're actually made or
Maybe
if they're
they're
like
just
Maybe they're stale. Yeah. What happens to the stale? It's
Sat
left out.
for too long.
Okay, I get that. Okay.
But that is on them for letting the chips sit out for too long.
But
if
let's
they
be
were
honest.
stale.
Like, it's probably out of a Lay's bag. Like, they opened that.
Okay,
You know
but
what I'm
if-
saying?
But
Like,
those,
but
those
if the
take hours to go stale. Let's-
right. But I'm saying, like, they probably opened it that day. That's why I'm like,
Well, maybe. You don't know that. Maybe
I
that's
get you, I get
yesterday's
you.
stale ass chips.
I'm going to go off my Mexican staled, like, my tortilla chips, but whatever.
Jenny Kikanes, 2-star says, the last few times we have been there, we have left in a hurry because of fights. I love this little bar, but I won't be going back until that craziness gets under control. Please fix this problem. Start charging a cover or raise your prices. See if that helps. It saddens me to say that because I love the prices now, but something has got to give. Sad, teary face.
I only feel like raising the price to get in would just make the fights more violent. Like,
I paid to be here.
I paid to be here.
Yeah.
I certainly know
Maybe they
somebody
need
who
to hire
goes
some
bars
reps.
just to fight because he said here in Indiana we have this law where you get into a fight in a bar, it's a no-fault law where both parties won't be charged or both parties will be charged of the same. So they try not to charge and just say, get the hell out of here and go home.
Oh, so if I'm going to try to fight somebody, I take them to a bar?
I mean, I'm not.
Either
I'm not
you're
giving
both in
advice.
trouble or
I'm
neither
not-
you're in
I'm not
trouble.
giving that
Hey,
advice
you know
here.
what?
It's time to fight. Get over here. And
You
then
know
it's like,
what? I think this is just like it's a very traditional law, it sounds like, because, we had old Western saloons.
Oh, yeah.
They had
In a
fights.
sense, yeah.
So,
I mean, in Indiana, we are kind of a conservative state. In a sense.
so, I mean, it's kind of like,
I don't know if I
tradition.
should take my law advice from you, though.
Oh, I'm not giving advice here.
I mean, you're telling me a law that I didn't know about. I don't know if I believe you.
Well, I mean, just look it up.
Maybe
man.
it's just a Marshall County thing.
Hey, it could be.
well, is Fort Wayne Marshall County?
No, it's not.
Allen County.
That's right.
Allen County. Who's
Far
Allen?
from home.
That's an alien with one eye from Invincible.
Oh, yeah. Billy Joe Emmerich, 5-star, says, hella good times. It was great to be back home for a while yesterday. Smiley face emoji. This place is a blast from my past. I worked there 30 years ago, and they still offer up some really good burgers and excellent hospitality. And they pour a drink that asks you to come back. Thumbs up emoji. And just as I remember, one hell of a staff. Purple heart, purple peace sign emoji. They enjoy what they do and who they're doing it for. Marty and Tom would be proud of it. Purple heart emoji. Thanks so much. I never in a million years imagined I would go there with two of my sons and take a walk down memory lane. Makes me want to come back home and work there again. Sunglasses emoji. God bless.
Okay. It's been around for a while, I guess.
I guess
30 years, man.
I
That's,
know, that's wild.
I don't know. I mean,
Minimum, right? Because he probably wasn't there day one.
yeah, I mean, it's been, yeah. How many years has he been gone, too? He said, I was there for 30 years.
No, I thought he said it's been 30 years since I worked there.
Oh, I thought he said he worked there for 30 years.
He worked there 30 years ago.
Oh.
Or she. I don't know who it was.
That's
It's
a
probably
long
girl.
time. It's a long time.
Yeah, that was, so this place Don't look into it.
Maybe Matt Anthony
It's
used to
no
go there.
loopholes.
Damn right it's not. Douglas Brenner, 1 star, says, horribly rude bartender. Dirty establishment full of town drunks. I wouldn't recommend this dump to my worst enemy.
Okay.
Sounds like my house.
Ooh.
Damn.
Dumb drunks.
Town drunks, I mean.
I get myself.
What you brewing in the basement?
It's the garage, sir. It's the garage.
I didn't want to give too many details of your house. Jeez.
I don't have a basement either. I don't got
Yeah, way to bring it up, dude.
tornado. Yeah, he just
Elm Road, 1415.
Yeah, there
the
you
White
go.
House.
oldest house in the neighborhood.
30
It's
years
at least
ago.
30 years old.
driveway.
Brick.
broken
It's
down.
brick drive. It's a brick drive.
Yeah, basketball hoop.
Oh, I
Weeping
thought I saw it on
willow
the
in
way
front
here.
yard.
Christopher Meta, 5 star, says, this bar is one of the better bars in Fort Wayne. I went on a Friday and it had live music, which was very entertaining. The drinks were on point and the atmosphere is very easy going. No out of control youngsters was very easy going. No out of control youngsters getting overly drunk. Food is good too. I always have a great time at this local bar.
Have we figured out what it is yet?
Sounds friendly.
I mean, their food looks kind of decent in these photos. That Bloody Mary looks disgusting.
Yeah, my wife loves Bloody Marys. I do not. No, thank you.
Too much tomato.
I like the stuff they put in it. Like, oh, cool. Thanks. Give me a pickle or, whatever.
Celery stalk?
Or the bacon. But yeah, other than that, no. So there you have it. If you're ever in Fort Wayne getting drunk at 2Toms Brewing and looking for a place to get even drunker, then head around the area to a local bar for cheap-ass drinks, drunken locals, and dingy atmosphere. Maybe we'll go there after this. All right, back to the show.
All right, it's time to rate and tell us what you thought of the Hurricane Scoop.
Scoop-de-loop.
Let's go with the person who's only going to say two things first, Skyler.
I don't know. He's actually drinking it this time.
Oh, okay.
No, he only had a half a glass.
I got called out about work. Can't go there. Anywho.
Oh, I guess I did rat you out. So like,
I
you can't-
didn't.
Now I gotta.
Well, he can always take
So
that
I'm
out.
definitely
Well, this is not going to
enjoying it.
air until a week from now, so it'd be.
Yeah, you'll be sober by the time you get drunk to then.
Nobody at work listens to it anyway.
I am enjoying the tardiness, the grapefruit. It's a nice change up from the first beer. Like I said, I'm not a Mexican lager fan, so I do enjoy it from time to time just for that one out of like one day a year where I would try that.
Cinco de
enjoy
Mayo.
Yeah. You know,
Well, let's talk about this beer, though. You keep talking about the other beer.
Oh, now he wants to talk about the other beer.
Jesus.
I brought it up because it's like I said, it's a nice change up. 2 change ups today for me. So I would rate this one definitely a bit higher at a 3.25.
We're getting there, getting closer to 5. So yeah, I really actually enjoy this one more. It's citrusy. I kind of still taste the Fruit Loops, but I think
I thought you said Fruity Pebbles earlier. What is it?
He doesn't know what it is. It's just fruit.
Is it Skittles
it's
now?
fruity.
He's burping up breakfast.
What was this one? The Mango Loop?
No.
Hurricane
Hurricane.
cocktail.
What's in a hurricane
Cocktail
cocktail? I
scoop.
don't know anything about a hurricane cocktail.
Man, where were you? Like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, we did this.
Passion
zoned
fruit.
Passion fruit, orange, lime.
Oh, that's what it is.
grenadine.
Yep. All right. Yep. Absolutely. Taste all that.
Yeah, all right.
It's good though. I do enjoy it. I'm gonna give this a higher one. It's a 3.75 for me. I like it.
I like it a lot. It better than the first one. I'm going to give this a 4 flat. I think it's just in the lowest tier of great. I did swirl a can to get more of the mix better, and it still didn't deliver this tardiness that you guys are talking about. So maybe I'm just not getting the tart slaps that you guys are getting.
Tart slaps.
I didn't get. I just got
You're not a super
a
taster.
teeny tiny amount of tartness and this nice fruit juice. It hid the alcohol well, and it tasted like a cocktail,
Too
and
good.
it was very good. I liked it a lot. I tasted all the fruits of a hurricane in there. And speaking of things that are delivered with fruity, we have some fruit sours from this great place that's one of our sponsors, the Niles Brewing Company.
Do you want to find a hidden gem in the Midwest craft beer scene? If so, your search is over. The Niles Brewing Company is a nano brewery that produces some of the finest craft beer in the Midwest, with several award-winning brews and more to come, thanks to the expertise of master brewer Brandon Townsley. Be sure to check Facebook and Instagram for updates on upcoming events. On Sundays, you can enjoy a delectable brunch collaborated with Jim's Smokin' Cafe from noon to 2 p.m., accompanied by mimosa and Bloody Mary flight specials all day long. The brewery is located in Niles, Michigan, which features a social district downtown where patrons can enjoy their drinks outside on the sidewalk of Niles. For those seeking exceptional food, outstanding beers, and events that offer great company and entertainment, Niles Brewing Company is located at 206 East Main Street, Niles, Michigan, 49120. It is the ideal destination.
Damn, this beat is so sexy to me. I'm loving it. Buckle up, man. We driving it down the street. We going all around, man. Get it. Gonna hit up Cody Moon. He's gonna pull the top down too, and gonna hit up Fort Wayne. Gonna hit up a local dive bar, man. Hey, gonna enjoy our time. Gonna drink some wine. Gonna drink some meat. I don't give a shit what we doing, you see, cause I'm all about it with you and me. We going all night. That's right. That dude just peeked around the corner and he scared me, man. He was like a scary horror movie. Oh, yeah, free. Buckle up, Karen Ajua. Bouncy type beat, freestyle hip hop beat. Yaj Raj on YouTube.
Welcome back. All right, Honer, what are we drinking?
So today we're drinking for the final last beer with Cody the Moon, 2Toms Brewing Co. Not our money. From 2Toms Brewing Co. Stout, milk, sweet, 10% ABV, not available at IBU. 19 check-ins for 4.34 out of 5. This is a shot caller, y'all. And 2Toms Brewing Company is in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hey, I feel like we're there. Style Guide, stout, milk, sweet, made with an unlimited budget. Dark matter unicorn blood, coffee beans, Indian vanilla beans, cocoa nibs, and Canadian maple syrup. Sweet coffee maple vanilla milk.
Okay, this nose on this thing is wild. I've got the dark chocolate nibs going on there. I smell the
nibs.
That's right.
There's a lot going on
nibs.
in the nose in this beer.
The vanilla comes in at the end with swirls of vanilla. It's just like, oh,
Get
drink.
that little bit of
Drink.
coffee too.
It's like drinking me, drink me.
Cafe.
So this beer has kind of been a thing in the work for a while. So before I ever worked for Toms, there was an event I was here for. I was helping the brew team carry things inside. Something fell off a wagon. It broke. Duffy, who is basically our head brewer, came in and he was like, "Oh, we'll get a new one. It's all right, no big deal." And Tom's like, "Of course, it's not a big deal. You just guys use my credit card, whatever it is, not their money, blah blah." And so when I joined the team here, I was like, "Dude, not our money sounds like a funny ass beer name." And so we tossed it around. Well, finally, we kind of pushed the idea. We got the green light to brew it, and Tom had nothing to do with it. And so we started talking about it, and Duffy just ran with this beer. So there was a full social media adventure where we got photoshopped into these places, getting these ingredients. We announced a new ingredient a week for 4 weeks in a row. Duffy ran with the recipe. He ran with the adjuncts. He ran with the beer idea. It was really Duffy's first true beer release as a brewer, which is kind of cool for him. And it was just a fun thing to mess around with because it's just an ongoing joke that we have all the time. Hey, we want a bar rack in the back to lift here or a shower. It's not our money. Let's just put it in. Hey, we want to go do this. It's not our money. Let's just buy it. And when Tom gave me a credit card with my name on it, I feel I can do whatever I need to do.
What's the label look like? Is it like two guys sneaking up and pulling money out of a wallet from someone's pocket?
So we originally had thought about me and Duffy sitting on the hood of Lambos with fur coats on, having fun like that. But we went with a dollar bill, a $1 billion or $1 million bill, and we kind of plugged in the name and 2Toms and different aspects of it, and made it metallic-y, and so it's kind of fun. It's like the dollar. I mean, It's not our money, man, so we could do whatever we wanted to do.
I love the metallicness of it.
It's
though.
cool.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Moving back to this beer, I feel on first taste that nothing is overpowering. It's a good amount of everything that it says. You get little swirls of it as you're drinking it. Sometimes it's a little bit more vanilla. Sometimes it's a little bit more coffee. Next time it's a little bit more chocolate. Nothing is pushing anything out of the way. I'm actually surprised for as dark. It's a milk stout, which but for being a stout, we talk about this all the time. It feels light in body, more like a porter than my normal stouts. And brewers go crazy about where that line is. It's different from one brewer to the next brewer to the next brewer. I'm not saying calling something a porter means it's bad. I'm just saying it feels more like a mouthfeel of a porter to me than it does to a stout. That's not a bad thing. It's just a little bit lighter. Like, it's not as much as a meal as it could be.
Yeah.
And I like it. That means I can try to drink more of it.
Yeah.
This is more not like one banger at a fire. This is more like, hey, I can have this more often.
Yeah, I get you.
More often. I think actually I kind of disagree with how it tastes more like a porter. I do think it's very close to that edge, but for me, I still taste the thickness of a stout. Okay. Not as thick as I'm used to from other stouts, like the lava cake earlier. That one was definitely like that one fucking
So good.
Choke your ass. But this one is pretty good. I don't really know what I'm tasting note-wise because I'm not really a stout guy, so I'm just kind of going with the flow with it.
I know. He's not a big dark chocolate, so if there's a little bit of darker chocolate in there, he's checking out a little bit.
Yeah. The only thing you could have did to piss me off more is to throw cinnamon in here.
Yeah, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. So
thank you so
but
much.
I love some dark chocolate. So.
yeah, and I think when you look at stuff, thinness can be played with the boil wasn't long enough, or the boil wasn't as aggressive enough, or not enough backbone in the grain, and for it to be like a first time recipe, what I was really focusing on, helping him kind of do it. I was like, hey, if the ingredients that we put in there are being able to be tasted, and the body of the beer is good, great. If the body of the beer is great and you can still taste those aspects of it, like that's a killer situation. So, I think as his first recipe came out, I think he like instantly, we're all kind of critical on ourselves. I think he instantly was bummed that it was a little thinner than he wanted. And I think, if you ask him today, he's probably back at the drawing board looking at how he can make it a little bit thicker. But for each individual, because I didn't get a chance to try this before we released it, because it was released last week when I was on vacation. And my first experience with it, I felt like you said, like each ingredient kind of just shows up in its own way. Not overpowered, not underpowered, but it's like, if I swirl it, I'm getting more vanilla. On the back of my tongue, I'm getting chocolate. On the front of my tongue, I'm getting coffee. And so I think the adjuncts, to me, blended really well for this round. And I think with the base of it, and the next time we'll see it even better beer next time. So
yeah, I think so too. I think it's good for what it is right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, if he hits the head on getting it thicker and creamy, like like his stout, bro, I think this could be like a really.
I think I'm not going to call it a negative. I feel like it is missing a little bit more of the milkiness of a milk stout.
Yeah.
But it's there. It's just not as heavy. Like I said, we both said everything's a little bit there. Like nothing is strong.
Yeah.
But nothing is missing either. It's just if I was going to change it, a little bit more milkiness.
Out of every flavor that I get from it, the only thing that I could possibly add is just a hint more of like a creaminess.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that comes
Because
with body.
otherwise it all
Comes with
hits,
body.
it all swirls. I mean, and it's not like you have to sip it like wine to get that. You take a drink and it's all right there, and it all kind of will hit at its own time.
Yeah. And I think each flavor is kind of like a wandering traveler that's just passing by. But it's like on the next time around,
I like it.
they're going to be friends that stay a little longer.
Yeah. And I think that it's one of those things too when you're tasting stuff. Like I'm a big critic on our beers on the aspect of like we're gonna say something's in it. I want it to be able to be picked up. Like I hate when I go somewhere and they're like, "Oh yeah, we brewed this beer with pizza rolls and this and that," and then I'm like, "I don't taste pizza rolls. I don't taste ranch. I don't taste any of that crap you're saying you put in it. You may have put it in there, but like if you're gonna say you put it in there, let's like give it an opportunity to show up."
You know what's funny about that?
And I think you did a real good job of that.
Is that my brother and my cousin actually drink this like pizza beer.
from is it from Evil Twin?
No idea where it was from. This
Okay.
is like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Long time.
Still could be Evil Twin though.
But they drank it, and it literally, they said it tasted like the pizza oil, like oregano,
okay.
and it was disgusting.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
No, I don't want to drink the
Disgusting.
Pizza. I don't
It could
wanna,
be disgusting.
I don't
Yeah.
want to drink the pizza oil. You know
But
what I mean?
but I can tell you right now, if you went to a brewery and I said I brewed a beer with pizza and it had tasting notes of that, you're probably gonna try it.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah,
I
that's,
think-
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I think I would try it from you.
you can suck me into a lot of tastings. I mean, of stuff. If
You
it's
could probably get a
there.
pizza beer at his Furkenfest.
Yeah, we can play around with that. Yeah, but I mean, like, people are doing weird stuff, and I love that because it keeps people interested. I mean, and it's like for us, like we're really known for our stouts. So like, oh, we've never done a maple syrup and coffee and vanilla and chocolate in one beer style, and so it allowed us to kind of have people come out and try it because they know that hey, the vanilla dark necessity is good, or the coffee dark necessity good, or hey, the chocolate one this is good. So
Here's a pitch. Keep this one. The next one, it's like a 2.0 release in the fall time with a little bit of extra cream.
yeah, it could happen.
I mean, this one is so good. It's really good on its own. I wouldn't change. I mean, if I had to.
Friend of the show's 903 Brewers love filtering their stouts through coconut.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it softens everything,
Mm-hmm.
and the coconut taste doesn't really leave behind because it's just filtering through the coconut. So maybe that was softening up the
Those
sharpness
are-
of dark chocolate.
Those are pretty good stouts too. Though.
Yeah.
I when they told us that, I was like, wow, that it does make a world of difference.
And then we had one last week. We had a golden milk stout.
Oh yeah.
It's from Fat Orange Cat Brew Co.
Okay.
And I don't really like coffee in my stouts. I'm not a big coffee guy.
But it tastes like a
And-
vanilla bean coffee.
But it was a vanilla latte.
Nice.
And- but it was gold in color.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was so good. And I bring it back to this one. The light touch of coffee is fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand it. It's when people heavily lean into it, I'm out because I'm not a coffee guy. Not saying that doesn't
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
it's not good.
Yeah.
Coffee lovers would probably love it, you know.
I
that
like
kind of thing.
coffee when it has cream in it. I don't like the black coffee. I'm like, okay, that's when I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
out.
I get
I'm
you.
out.
I'm
I get you.
huge on coffee, but I mean, the only time that I can have coffee without sugar and cream is if it's totally freshly ground up and
Yeah, right.
you know, you just got
Yep.
it in. It's not been sitting on the shelf for a week and it's been opened up and
Yeah. And like we use the Dark Matters coffee out of Chicago, and it's like the Unicorn Blood one is like it's a lighter roast too. And so, and like I said, like I mean, it's his first release, and I was excited how it actually came out. For
I think he did a good
you
job
know,
on his
like,
first time.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm very impressed with the idea that like he doesn't have any recipe writing background, but he had it. He's been able to look for me or Tom or look at how we do other stouts, and I think he understands the process here brewing really well, and we're really lucky to have him on that end. And so for him to start learning this into is pretty impressive. So
Yeah, that's a really good first try. Also, that's awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and finally dive into that last segment.
Top shelf. Top shelf.
Top shelf, baby, take it off.
It's time to reach up on high and grab those premium bottles. It's time to rank some stuff top shelf. But today we're going to do a draft. We're going to build our own city. We're going to take things like the weather, the nightlife, the beer or alcohol of a city, the location of the city, known for what it's known for. Is it music, sports, that kind of thing, like the entertainment of a city, and the food of a city. We're all going to choose a region or a town. And all these things, and we're at it in a draft order. Well, if someone takes it, you can't repeat it. We're going to go off of me, and then we're going to go to Cody, then we're going to go to Honer, and then we're going to go to Skyler. Snake draft. First thing I'm taking off the board is I'm going to take Chicago sports. The sports life of Chicago is I got hockey, I got 2 baseballs, I got football team that, at least I still have a football team. Like, they've not been great, but the culture of sports in Chi-Town is hard to beat, very hard to beat. So I'm taking Chicago sports.
a Cubs fan would do that. Gross.
All right,
the
Cody.
Cubbies.
All right, dude. So I'm gonna knock out food right away, and I'm gonna take burgers.
Oh,
No,
you
I'm only kidding. I'm
son
only
of a
kidding.
bitch.
I am taking Buffalo, New York, Buffalo wing scene.
Nice.
I think that's my favorite all-time wings. My wings are my go-to food. I've never had them in Buffalo, but when you throw a festival where you bob in blue cheese for wings, like they're doing something right there. So I'm taking Buffalo, New York's wing scene for my food.
Pretty damn good.
Fuck.
I'm so glad you changed it. 'Cause when you said you're taking burgers.
Oh, he might do it to you too, so don't get it.
Well, that would have been okay because if he would, unless he said Fort Wayne burgers, you would have still been in.
That's
If he would have
true.
said burgers
That's true.
from New York, it's not the same.
It's not the same because that's like hot dogs. You got the.
But
Chicago
he's going to
style.
take Fort Wayne burgers right now.
I'm gonna go with we're gonna go with what's some really good weather? North Carolina.
You're going North Carolina with
Is
it?
that good weather?
They just had a hurricane
I
there last
personally
year, man.
don't like North Carolina weather. I don't like anything in the South because it's too hot and humid. But maybe you like humidity.
I don't know. I don't.
humidity.
You're just like picking a random
I know. I am. What is
off the dome. Here
what's
we go.
really good?
Are you looking for like a Mediterranean?
I'm looking for like a good 70s weather.
all the
Okay.
time?
Then you're
does that
talking like
mean? Are
Spain,
you talking
Greece. The
about-
Mediterranean is actually a northern Mediterranean, south of France, Italy.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm taking that weather right there.
all right.
The Mediterranean.
No one else is going to take that anyway, so you're good to have that.
Well, you don't like good weather?
I mean, I like good weather, but I'm a seasons guy, so
Also,
more of a-
one
I'm
thing
not
that they
saying
like
never
is they're on the same kind of like. It's really weird that Indiana and Spain are on the same parallel.
and the
Like,
weather is like
but
totally
the-
different.
But we are wet, but they are dry.
Hell yeah.
So like their 70s is just dryness. So like you go outside, you're the water and you're just it's like it's being in a desert without any of the problems of desert.
I like that.
See, Cody would like seasons because then he could be half moon, full moon, quarter moon.
Those are phases.
Those are moon
Those are
phases,
phases.
and those happen every month.
He tried so hard.
Nice shot.
But in the end,
It doesn't even matter.
All right, you got 2 picks in a row here, my friend.
all right. So burgers. Let me specify on that though. I am going to say the Fort Wayne burgers here at the 260 barbecue. Their brunch burger. I just had it today. It has blown my mind, changed my life a little bit.
It changed his whole life, really.
I mean, you're gonna really have to tell them that before you leave today.
Burger
I mean,
that combined the flavors that was on it, and I honestly am upset that I can't get one to go. It's too late for it.
I mean, you could have, but
could
you
have.
ordered a
I
burrito.
ordered a burrito.
But I also wanted to try the burrito.
Yeah.
I mean, the
That's true.
ingredients. I'm gonna take a picture of the menu because I'm impressed with what you guys got
He's gonna
going
look
on.
at
I'm
it.
really
We're-
hoping
He's
that
gonna watch it on the way
260
home.
We're gonna
barbecue
do a
sticks around here.
260 barbecue like episode, and this guy's gonna be like, "Motherfucker, why you didn't invite me?"
Oh, I'm gonna
We'll
be
make
like,
sure he's
Let
we'll
me
make
come
sure he's not
back.
on.
I'm gonna be holding a sign outside of the building where they're at with their podcast protesting.
Jeez.
All right, what's your next one, my
second
friend?
choice for entertainment. I'm
Ooh.
gonna go with monster trucks. I am wanting monster trucks. to
Okay,
be
but like,
known.
what state
you're
or
gonna
city's monster
Just
trucks are you
monster
taking?
trucks?
We're talking. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know where the fucking
Talladega,
Gravedigger is from.
Alabama.
The grave digger, is that what you
The
said?
Gravedigger monster truck.
Okay,
Look
but
that up.
you got to pick.
that city that Gravedigger monster truck.
Okay, so we're talking deep south. So I'll just say Alabama monster trucks, I guess.
Whoever is driving it, whoever came up with it, they're doing an awesome job driving it.
Alabama monster trucks.
Home city, Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina.
All right, so fuck you
All right, North
Kill.
Carolina, still deep south. I was right about that.
Killed. It's literally Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina.
That sounds like the most hardcore place on earth.
It's called.
I can't believe you just
Gravedigger
picked
truck.
Monster trucks.
Entertainment monster trucks from Grave Digger.
Hey, I'm glad you took it, man. It's like
Damn
it's
it.
that one guy. It's like that one guy into the fantasy draft that just takes like the kicker first round. He's like, okay, have fun. You know?
I was about to say that one.
All right, Honer, what you got here?
Oh, me now?
Yep.
So
Reverse order.
my nightlife, we'll go with. Damn, what's a good beer scene? Arizona?
You didn't put any effort into this.
I didn't.
He's
I'm
off
over
the,
here.
off
I'm
the
o-
cuff.
I'm
Off
over
the
here trying to
cuff.
like figure things out and like.
Arizona beer scene. Is that what you're going for?
Well, which one's the really good? Like, oh my God, it's a whole thing. There's a beer scene somewhere that I'm like, that's the one I'm thinking of right now. Where's a very heavy beer scene?
I mean,
There's like Colorado's a big heavy beer scene.
I was thinking about that.
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
San Diego.
Hey,
San
man,
Diego's a
don't
big
be
one.
messing
San
with
Francisco's a big one.
Drecker, man.
Wait.
Drecker's the whole
Is
state.
women's beer thing
Women's beer.
from
That's San Diego. The San Diego beer scene.
But there is I've heard that's a really nice one. I'll do the beer scene. That's the nightlife.
Beer scene in San Diego.
Yeah.
For your
Everything-
nightlife?
Yeah, because everything.
Wait,
closes
are you
at
doing
9,
nightlife or are
we're
you doing
done.
beer scene?
Oh, beer scene. I didn't
Okay.
know.
Alcohol.
I didn't know that there was a difference.
Yes, there's the nightlife and then there's the alcohol scene.
Hell yeah, San Diego beer scene, brother.
Hell yeah.
All right, Cody.
All right, so I'm going to continue on the alcohol thing because I think I may have the city he was actually thinking about, and I didn't want him to take it. So.
I knew it. He was feeding me different things.
No, I fed you all the other ones. I'm going to take the beer scene in Asheville, North Carolina.
I was thinking that.
It's considered Beer City, USA, and it's got a handful of my favorite breweries and some of my favorite people brewing there. So Asheville, North Carolina's brewery beer scene.
What's there then? Tell us.
Burial, Dissolver, Sierra Nevada's other location, New Belgium's other location.
Oh, New Belgium.
Highland, Green Man, Wicked Weed, Fontaflora.
Keep making all these up.
No, dude, I'm thinking of all the ones I drink beer at. Currently, rest in peace. What is that place called? The Stays
Is
On
that in
place?
Kill Devil?
Kill Devil. No, but a lot of them, we did lose a couple to hurricanes last time, so
Damn, what the fuck?
they're rebuilding. They're rebuilding, so hopefully get back. But yeah, Asheville, North Carolina beer scenes right
Swamp
Hell
water.
yeah.
Swamp water. All right, I'm gonna take the Las Vegas nightlife.
Damn, that's a good one.
He got titties everywhere.
Can
I
have
just
it.
I had
Too much going on.
I had that too as my nightlife.
There's so many homeless there too, though. So good
Yeah.
luck with that.
I mean, you got to fight off.
They're
the
not in-
homeless
It's not
and the
that
hookers.
bad.
The
Yeah,
homeless are
man,
not
it's
in the
they're-
nightlife
no,
area.
they
They're
are.
on the outside of the nightlife
The
area.
they
H's
are.
run home.
No, they're underneath it. They're in the tunnels of Las Vegas.
Tunnels.
The secret tunnels.
The secret tunnels. And
that
then
where
for my
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
my third
are?
pick, I'm taking Austin, Texas food. The barbecue, the burgers, the slow cooked barbecue on there, and just fabulous. Austin, Texas food, specifically mostly the barbecue. All right, Cody, what do you got?
So I think because I don't have a weather and nightlife yet. I'm still working on that over here. I think my location's safe. I'm gonna leave that for a little while later. I'm not worried about you guys seeing that.
I think no location's gonna be last.
Yeah.
Because even if someone specifically takes something that was what you wanted, you could just pick like the most neighboring place and do the same location.
Right. I got that. So entertainment wise, I'm gonna go New York City. So
Like something specific to their entertainment?
Like
I-
the blues scene.
Like, are you talking sports entertainment? Are you talking their musicals?
do I gotta cut
Yeah,
it down?
you
I
gotta cut it
down.
down.
Oh, God.
He's all
Because
about
you're
the
doing
details.
entertainment. Are you doing New York City nightlife?
Can I take sports teams and
No, nightlife is different than entertainment. So, I mean, you can wait till it comes
All right,
back
well,
around.
As a New York Mets fan, I will take it as the New York sports scene.
Sports scene? All right.
I hate
so
the other teams there.
Entitled bullshit New Yorkers. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Shots fired.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's not.
The Mets are probably the only good thing out of New York sports scene. I will say that.
I know that's why I didn't want to take the sports scene. I was trying to take just
the
New York City.
Islanders are good.
Entertainment.
I'll take the Islanders,
big.
not the fucking Rangers. Fuck them.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of like the Knicks or the
The
Brooklyn Nets.
Nets. Oh yeah.
But
You get that big
I
tennis
was-
You get the tennis tournament.
yeah, but I mean, who watches that? I was really trying to cheat the system with just New York sport or New York City entertainment. 'Cause I could have like Broadway. I could have sports. I could have
I mean, you.
all that stuff. You just cut me off on that. So
Yeah, you got fucked.
yeah, boo.
All right, Honer, what you got going on here? So far, you got weather done, and you got beer scene.
Since you didn't make a list of this, check it off.
To help you out.
We've got our sports. We're known for
You don't have to do sports.
WWE wrestling.
Oh.
So you went Connecticut wrestling?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best way of putting it, right? Because they're
Is it?
they're out of Stanford, Connecticut.
Now, hold on.
So
Time out. We laughed at his monster trucks, and now you're gonna take WWE wrestling.
Thank you.
WWE is so much better though.
It travels every night.
Exactly.
You can't. That covers too many cities.
That's worse than a fucking traveling circus.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We'll say
P.T. Barnum over here.
I mean, I would have accepted like maybe Georgia or North Carolina wrestling because they have a really good indie scene.
Where was that? Where the
What about
dude just
Japanese
got
wrestling?
his back
There you go. Go
pierced?
to Japan wrestling. You can have the whole island. That's a whole different entity.
Nobody wants it.
Shane McMahon does.
I mean, I like Japanese wrestling, but I would never have picked it.
We'll go with what is you know what?
Jeopardy.
It's music. We're having a good time. We'll go with like what's the EDM scene?
Okay, where?
Anywhere.
Where it's good of indie EDM?
You could do like
Are you doing the LA
Electric Forest.
the LA EDM? Are you doing LA? What you
I
gotta
heard
pick
Electric Forest. I mean, that is coming up.
a Manheim.
Electric Forest is in July.
Manheim
Where is
Steamhill.
that though? Like
It's like some city
It's
in Michigan.
Yeah.
So
it-
Michigan,
it's like
Michigan
basically
EDM.
out
Is,
in kind of
are you
a
taking the
forest
Michigan EDM?
Electric Forest. I mean, that's like the big. I mean,
setting. It is a pretty big scene.
people like.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
an
so
all
big
weekend,
that you
people
didn't
go
even know
camping.
where it's from.
I mean, I've
But
never
it's
gone.
in Michigan.
Is
I
it
know.
in Michigan?
I have two friends that have actually gone.
It's in Rothbury, Michigan, June 19th to 22nd
is that every year?
every year.
Well, so this is more of me thinking like for my economy. I want to have that music scene because then
Okay.
it drives the younger people
Okay.
every time. And it
Have you
builds
seen
me
the
up.
people that go to Electric Forest?
Yeah,
All right,
crazy.
I'll put Michigan EDM.
that's what I'm saying. I got jugged out people going out nightlife, man. Fuck it.
Is that your nightlife or your entertainment?
Oh, my entertainment. Sorry.
That changes everything.
Everything.
Well, I was gonna say post-hardcore music, but like, where the fuck is that from? You know,
I
like,
have no idea.
But
Yeah, I
you
can't
choose the city's
Midwest,
postal
where
car.
you had all your emo.
yeah. So I'm like, how the fuck am I? You know,
All
I
right.
can't just pinpoint that.
Monster trucks. You got 2 picks in a row here.
All right. So it's gonna be
It's gonna
a
be
Gatlinburg downtown scene, or like
The Gatlinburg nightlife. Okay.
You know, I've known you for like what, 2 hours maybe. This list is straight telling me everything I need to know about you. All right?
It's like you live in Indiana. And
No
you
one is picking Gatlinburg nightlife unless they're also picking monster trucks where Gravedigger was born. Like, what do you have left? What things do you have? You picked burgers. You picked.
Burgers, monster trucks, Gatlinburg nightlife.
He's a simple man.
just wait up, man. I got more.
He's
I
got.
know,
The
He's
music
got weather.
He's got.
He's got weather. He's got location.
its weather is going to be PCB, Panama City Beach, Florida. Went there for spring break one time.
He's got weather, location, and food. No, he's got food. What they're known for, I guess.
I can't handle this.
Weather, location, and what they're known for. What are you
Well, so the monster trucks would be what they're known for.
Oh,
That's the entertainment. Like that's what they are.
okay. So
So he picked the location that they're known for. Gravedigger coming from there.
I will say Gatlinburg nightlife was pretty
Weather-
cool because
oh,
we
you-
dressed as white.
you still
guys.
have you still have your alcohol scene left.
We
dressed-
the alcohol
It's gonna be good.
scene, and I have the weather still.
and
Moonshine. Moonshine.
location.
But so side note, me and Honer spent his bachelor party. The entire group of us were all in a dad uniform.
We call it Datchler Party. It is in a white dad uniform.
It's a t-shirt, jean,
White
shorts.
t-shirt.
Okay, like the one that they
Jorts.
joke about when like.
Oh yeah,
belts.
yeah. We
Okay,
had the high
okay.
socks, the
New
New Balance
Balances.
on.
I like that.
All of us had that.
In
shit.
Gatlinburg?
It was
Yep.
a legit thing. We were stopped by so many people.
Now,
Like,
don't get me wrong. I actually really like Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area. I really do. But it does say a lot about the person that says that's what they want forever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My town is like Gatlinburg.
man, it just felt like home.
it's like 30 minutes, and I'm like, I've had enough of Gatlinburg for the year. Let's get out of here.
All right.
It's all this is.
Is
gonna
your
be located-
location gonna be Gatlinburg?
Nope. All right,
Pigeon Forge.
here's a little slider for you.
Curveball.
It's gonna be located in the Florida Keys on a random island.
Florida Keys. Okay.
I told you Florida, man. It was coming. You have what left? We got weather left.
Weather.
Yeah, but this is where you can say like Colorado weather. So it's the one island in Florida that gets snow.
He's gonna say it wouldn't be that cold if it wasn't for the wind. That's what he's gonna say. All right, it's a Midwest dad over here. I love everything about it, but it's a Midwest dad over here.
All right, Honer, what you got? you got
shit.
you got weather done. You got beer scene. You got what it's known for. So you got location. nightlife.
All right, so the nightlife is going to be Tokyo, Japan nightlife.
Tokyo nightlife. Okay.
Neon lights everywhere.
Drifting everywhere.
Yeah, neon lights. We got those diners that stay open at night where you can just go eat.
Drifting your roller skates.
I mean, that's a good one. I can't put any shade on it. I
That's
like
right,
Tokyo
damn it.
nightlife.
That's right,
I don't know
Damon.
anything about Tokyo nightlife, so I'm gonna believe what you have to say. I've not been there. I've been to Gatlinburg.
Me neither.
All right, Cody.
All right, so for nightlife, it's
Ooh.
going to be a little bit of curveball here because I really don't want to do this myself. But because I picked the alcohol scene as the Asheville breweries, right? Mm-hmm. So if I want Nashville, Tennessee's nightlife, but with the drinking of the breweries. So like popping, everyone's excited, open late, all the stuff on the street, like the Broadway street, you know what I'm saying? But
I went with Las Vegas because it was still available, but my backup was London. I love the pub culture
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah, I'm
London.
about it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
every fucking
That's a
block
good
has
one.
2 or 3 on there. But
That's a good one.
that's what I'm going since we're moving into my pick. I'm going to do, since I couldn't get the nightlife because to me, the Las Vegas one's a little bit better of a nightlife than the London. But I'm going to steal that. I'm going to go the beer culture, the beer life of England.
Okay.
My alcohol is English brewing. And I got weather and location. I think location doesn't matter until the very end anyway, so my weather is going to be I'm going to go with southern Indiana. We still get snow occasionally. Since I'm from a northern, state, 2 inches of snow doesn't scare me like everyone else. I felt like a king on the road when 1 inch of snow when I lived in Bloomington. No one would come out but me.
You're the only one
Anyone
just
who was on the
driving
road was
normal.
people who were from places that still get
You
snow
can
and
always
things like
tell
that.
who
So I do.
drives in it.
So
Did I get your rocks
I
off?
still get occasional snow because I am a 4 seasons man. I like having 4 seasons.
The hotel.
Yeah, the hotel too. So I'm gonna say for my town it's gonna be Bloomington. So mid-central, mid-southern Indiana, not southern, like right around there. Or you can go across just that band across the Midwest. Like the same area in Ohio / Illinois, like Champaign, Illinois area. I know my geography.
He does. I don't.
Yes, we fans of the show definitely know.
Not so manos. Duolingo for 22 days in a row, motherfuckers.
Orale.
All right, we're back to
Calm
Cody Moon.
All right, dude. So I'm going to do the New Zealand weather scene.
So everything.
Nice.
They have literally everything because of the mountains and all that stuff.
That's actually Mediterranean weather. So
No.
choose next.
No, I'm in the
Next.
middle of nowhere. And I honestly don't know anything about it. I just typed in like what has the best weather, and it says that their summers are like 60 to 70, autumn 60 to 70, winters 53 to 60, spring 60 to 66.
Good God, that's the
That's
dream.
basically
But I
what
think-
I had.
But
I think
they
it's
have
prime.
those. But they have all of the biomes. They have deserts. They have the mountains. So you can, if you wanted to get that snow that you're not getting, you just go fucking 5 miles to the nearest mountain.
It
and
does
you'll
say
get
that too. It says it's got all the biomes, so it's a win-win because I do like the 4 seasons, but like I like the idea of it just being like I don't like the overheat of the temperatures. Like
The
so I'm
only
gonna
thing
go-
is
Yeah.
you'll be backwards compared to what you're using to because
Yeah.
your summer will be in what you're known for your winter months.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So like December and January is your hottest months.
Wasn't New Zealand like voted the happiest place to live ever?
I thought it was Finland.
It was in the
Oh.
top.
But I think New Zealand was in the top. Yeah. Trust me, we've talked about where
Moving.
moving,
That'd be nice.
We just need a happy
healthcare,
place.
education, and everything.
All right,
you know?
Toms. Tom, he's thinking about moving. Just keep that in mind when you're giving out raises.
Yeah, that's oh man.
You better make it big if you want to keep
You
them.
just caused this not to get shared again.
His next review.
After you said, this never happened. Now that you said I'm not going to get my raise.
No, I said you better make it a big one if you want to keep him more
Yeah,
because he's
that's
thinking of moving.
That's right. Know your role. Shut your mouth.
Smackdown Boulevard.
Jabronis.
Hey, that's his thing. Someone did wrestling.
No, I
he
didn't.
thought about doing it, but he didn't do it. All right, Honey.
Honey.
I almost said
Nice.
2Toms, so I changed it to Honey
You
instead of
said
Tony.
Honey. He never called me Honey. All right, what am I doing? Location?
You
Well,
have,
that's
like,
up
two
to you,
things left, I
man. You
think.
got,
You have 2 things left.
yeah,
The
you
fuck
got.
I got?
Well, I mean,
Oh, I didn't do
you
food
got
yet.
Mediterranean weather.
Damn, you left food this long?
Yeah.
San Diego beer. You got nightlife of the EDM culture of Michigan and nightlife of Tokyo. You got food and location left.
Yeah, we're going with Mexico food.
Okay, just the whole country. Got it.
Do
You
wanna
said
just
I had to do
refer
it.
to
I mean, you could do
Mexico
a
food
city
as
if you
Mexican
want.
food, or just keep it at Mexico food.
I want
okay.
all their food.
Fuck Mexico. Give me all their food.
That's right.
Oh, God, dude. I can't handle this.
It's like you're,
What do you have left? Because I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
you got 2 picks in a row here, my friend Skyler. You got
All right.
Fort Wayne Burgers, specifically 260. We got North Carolina Monster Trucks. We got Gatlinburg Night Flag. We got the Florida Keys as a location. So you still got weather and
So the alcohol is
Yeah.
gonna be
You still have alcohol?
I know. Damn.
alcohol is gonna be the Barbados Boom Boo Rum.
Barbados rum.
Man,
Boo boo rum.
You say
Boom Boo Rum
Yep.
comes in a bottle with like a golden X on it, with your classic.
That's wild though, because I
Cork
thought
in
you were more of a whiskey guy, bourbon. and
I
shit.
am. But
I was fully ready for moonshine. I don't know what happened here.
He took a fucking left turn.
You thought you knew me, man. You thought.
Everyone's got that
The
one
other
thing
one
that
is
makes them
definitely
weird.
Gonna be the temperate weather. It's gonna give you all 4 seasons, but it's not gonna give you
Okay, you're gonna,
total.
I think you're
What'd he
forgetting
say?
the premise of this. You got to pick a region or a
we're
state
talking,
or
we're
a
talking
town.
Central Tennessee.
Central.
Oh, my-
And-
he's
and
still
you
in
gotta be
Tennessee?
specific. You got to be specific.
So
about
why
that
did you say
because-
Gatlinburg?
because Tennessee has
Tennessee.
mountains.
Gatlinburg
He
weather.
wants Knoxville, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, and same time.
Cumberland Gap, Tennessee.
Basically, just Tennessee is his
Guys, I
town.
just want to move to Tennessee.
I'm not gonna
Somebody-
lie, dude. We
somebody
go
help me here.
out. My wife's grandparents live just north of Knoxville, and then we go to Lake Norris a lot in the summer. And if I could be close enough to have a boat on Lake Norris 24/7, I absolutely would. It's beautiful down there. So, and you're real close to your Gatlinburg and your the moonshine, and you watch the trucks. You're good to go, man.
Man, this sounds
Man,
like
it's tough.
home.
Yeah,
with some 260 burgers.
yeah, dude.
Schuylerville's
forget about
rocking in the south. All right, Honer, what you got now?
Location. Shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just. You know what? Fuck it. Arizona. We'll be in Arizona.
Okay, so you got a Mediterranean weather.
Just the-
So it's the
just the
one
dry
place in
state of
Arizona,
Arizona.
that's not hot as balls.
That's right. It's a good.
Except for
vacation
Flagstaff
spot.
gets
Under a
snow.
tree.
Flagstaff gets snow because it's high enough.
It's
but-
a good area for people to come visit if they want, you know, and they don't want to be like hot as fuck, you know.
yeah, I get it, man.
I don't. I just be saying shit.
All right, Cody, is your last pick?
All right, so I'm gonna take the Virgin Island St. John's.
Damn.
Okay, I think it's the most beautiful beaches I've ever been in my entire life, and it's just like awesome vibe.
Did you fuck it up with all your stuff that you gave it?
All this stuff. What do you mean?
All your stuff.
Well, you know,
If I put all that stuff in there,
Yeah.
he's got wings off the. He's got a good
nah,
beer
dude, I think it'd be
scene.
excellent.
He's got New York. I mean, I don't know how New York sports are going to be bombasting in St. John's.
Yeah, man.
But they're
we'll
going
put
to
a
be
ballpark on the stadium. I don't give a shit.
But hey, you got it, man. All right, my location is I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna take the coast of Oregon. On the coast of
I like
Oregon.
You talking like
That's what I
Lake
meant.
Tahoe style?
I
That's
meant
California.
Oregon.
Yeah,
Is that California?
yeah, it's going.
I
I
meant
failed
Oregon.
geog.
You did though, because you listed everything from Tennessee. You know exactly Tennessee.
He only knows Tennessee geography.
Anything else is not.
You belong there, man.
You're still within driving distance of major things. You know, you can go up north to Seattle. You can go south to California. You're far enough away from California, so you don't have to worry about earthquakes as much.
Bend, Oregon's not far.
You got
big beer city there.
You got good weather. It's unlike, it's still in the Pacific Northwest, but it's close enough to the southern that you don't get as much rain as Seattle and Washington does.
Right.
So, and it's densely populated to the coast. So as long as I'm feeling froggy, I will put some kind of thing up on social media, and you guys can vote if you wish on Instagram whose city is best. We got Codyville, we got Schuylerville. Might as well just call it the Deep Southville.
You might as well buy a
Scottville.
You might as well build a billboard in Gatlinburg and start promoting this new lifestyle that you're gonna grow.
And he probably would do well. It sounds like it's just their kind of guy, their kind of town to go to. So speaking of rating, like Gatlinburg rating his town, let's rate this last beer. Skyler, hit us off. What do you think of Not Our Money 2Toms?
Not a money.
This is more of my style. I'm going to have to give this one the highest of a 4.5.
Whoa. If you make it creamier next time, he'll give it a 5 probably.
It would probably send it over to the top.
Nice, I love it, man.
Cream usually does.
Owner?
I'm going to give it a 3.5. For a stout, it's pretty good, I mean, borderline porter, but, first try, you do what you can. And I don't really care for stouts, so I would drink it again, but I would much prefer the next version because it sounds like he's going to try a little harder with it. I'm not saying he did
a little harder.
I don't mean.
He's like,
wow.
He's like,
indictment.
He's sitting there like, I tried so fucking hard.
What day of the week did you say you guys listen to podcasts?
Yeah,
two Fridays from now, he's going to be sitting there, motherfucker.
Hey, he was his biggest enemy. I'm his biggest. I'm just playing. I'm playing. No, it was pretty good, though. But, yeah, I think your next style is definitely going to hit the head for me. Yeah, I think it's going to really do it for me next time.
Yeah, we're trying to do it every year, so we're excited about it for sure.
All right, so you said 3.5. Is that what you said? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to split the difference between both of you. I think it's right, just like the last one, 4. Just into great. Maybe, who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if you make it a little bit creamier and milkier, it just won't hang. But until I taste it, this is a really good version. I liked
it.
Nothing being super strong, complimentary all the way through. It's thin. I hear now that you didn't want it to be thin, or at least as thin as this is, but it's not bad for it. I think it makes it a little bit more approachable, really, for those who are scared of stouts. So like, this is a good intro into like getting into those heavier stouts, getting those robust flavors, but on a slightly more complimentary than like robust flavors. So 4.0 A in my book, just right there. Boom, A.
Yeah.
I just want you guys to know that one of the A+ places to go is the Vinyl Tap and Table right here in Mishawaka, Indiana. It's 117 South Main Street. They have burgers, fries, great album music. They have things like the Doritos Attack wings that are so special that Honer talks about them all the time. Drink specials, and they just got that new lager from Three Floyds. Check them out. Drop the needle and start a tab at the Vinyl Tap and Table.
All right, so our premium sponsors, Matt Snyder.
Ooh, Skyler. Why don't you say something, Sky?
Yeah, what's up, man? Thanks for being a premium subscriber.
So honestly, like when I first came across the
and that's enough. Okay, no, I'm just joking.
Next.
Next, and not premium subscriber Cody Moon. I mean, I'm sorry, we don't shout out people who are not premium subscribers.
And we've got Sylvia.
Sylvia Town.
Yeah, when you're a premium sponsor, you don't actually get to fucking talk on the show.
Yeah, man.
I misread everything on this.
Yes, I know.
You
did get a T-shirt though. You got that T-shirt.
You didn't read the fine print.
You didn't read the fine print.
It said you
Left my
cannot
magnifying glass at home.
Can't speak.
All right, everyone. Thank you, Cody, for being on the show. Any social medias or events that are coming up soon that you want to throw out there?
Soon, not really. We're just kind of doing some special monthly specials. So watch social medias. It's at 2tomsbrewing.com or 2Toms Brewing Company, Facebook, Instagram. Our website has some stuff we can get sent to you. But yeah, we have some things coming up later in the year. We're always doing new beers, always playing around. We're kind of now starting out some distro out Mishawaka and South Bend area. So Rocky River Tap just picked up 3 beers from us last week.
Nice.
Hop Station always has our beers for the most part. Something's going on there. Always looking for new places up that area, but for now, that's the 2 that we have. But yeah,
Yellow
man.
River.
Oh, Yellow River in Plymouth. Yeah. No, appreciate you guys coming out.
All right, so we got Freestyle Type Beat, Money in the Bank, Trap Instrumental 2025 by Ray.
Like
something.
the
on YouTube.
WWE event that's with his.
Got that money. She got that yeah, and I'm stunning on that. Stunning on these hoes. I just dropping all that money in it, cause my what? Man, I'm drunk as fuck at 2Toms Brewery. About to hit up a local brewery. Hey, hit up that local dive bar, you might get far. Hey, money in the bank, it's not our money though. Money in the bank, it's not our money though. Money in the bank, it's not our money though. Ain't it funny though that I spend it all? Thank you guys for listening so much.
Stay sexy.
Stay so sexy, please. Thank you.